Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most unprofessional professional podcast in the YouTube space, the Off the Top podcast. Here with Kevin again. We're back, 2 weeks now from WrestleMania?
Has it been 2 weeks already? Yeah, it hasn't been 2 weeks
Yeah, it's
since
been two
WrestleMania.
weeks because the last time I uploaded it was the 21st. Last time I checked. But
Yep.
if you guys know, my name is Zero Requiem, aka Jeremy. To my left is Old Demon, aka Kevin. And kind of just an impromptu show, man. He just randomly said, "Hey, do you just want to do a podcast episode today since we're both free?" So we just may as well. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. It just kind of works,
Yeah, honestly, it's hard to fucking. It's hard to do everything,
especially with all of
especially with the time difference.
time difference, and then we're just so busy. Just also like for me, like I'm pretty much mostly streaming every night now, like
Yeah.
except for the last 2 nights. But well, we don't talk about what happened prior. Yeah, we don't. But I don't know how long this episode's gonna be. I actually kind of did a little bit of changes to the previous episode. I was gonna make it official, but I think instead, because it's a very centralized topic, I'm just gonna list it as a special, like as a special episode, which I think that's fine because I usually want this podcast to be a little bit more variety in comparison to, you know, obviously we had a WrestleMania review that went for about like 2.5 hours, just as also rambling too.
God damn, still.
Still a really good WrestleMania.
That,
Like it's still
that's a really good.
it was a good WrestleMania. Maybe just and a couple kind of downers, but I mean I'm sure if I watch it again, maybe I'll have a different tune because people were actually saying that, like, to quickly talk about that match, the Tiffany Charlotte match actually kind of makes more sense for it to be scrappy because of the way it was built up. And I was like, in a way, yeah.
Kind of, but at the same time, it's still just for Charlotte to like the way that she was wrestling was like so professional.
Yeah, just very sandbaggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll get back into the wrestling discussion like a little later in the episode because we have a ton of announcements that just happened. What, the last like week or so now?
Last week.
Like, well, if we I mentioned it in a video that I uploaded that was on the top of my stream. And everyone knows Microsoft just decided to up the prices on like everything. And I'm still disappointed. I'm still like annoyed. I'm like, now I have a like $600 console now, according to Microsoft, which I don't sure, I guess. Like, you have a
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have a Series X,
Honestly,
right, Kevin?
yeah, I got a Series X, but I got mine for free. Sorry.
Oh, you got yours for free.
Yeah, Christmas. Wait. Yeah, Christmas present.
Ah,
Series X
got it. So you have a $600 console, and
for free.
I feel bad because Trev had the opportunity to get a Series S. Now he would have to fork over 380 if he gets a fucking Xbox. That's if.
I honestly feel like it would have been a good choice to get an Xbox, even before all this happened, because imagine like all the games that are coming out
Mm-hmm.
for it, and
It's a
then all the
very
exclusive.
valuable console. Like that's what I will say. But even so, with like the moves that Microsoft is making right now, I like obviously if you're already on the PC Master Race, dude, you already if you get just Game Pass Ultimate, you're pretty much set.
But I feel like they're doing it mostly because of all the studios they're acquiring.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing you got to think about it too, like all the games that are gonna be like free on like day one for Game Pass, it's like okay, I gotta get an Xbox so I can play the game day one on
Mm-hmm.
Xbox compared to like buying it, like for retail at for PS5.
Mm-hmm. Well, like even so, and it's like I guess in a way like it's like how Call of Duty is right now. It's still great. Black Ops 6 is day one on Game Pass, but I mean we dropped the game. Well, I did. I don't know about you.
Uh, I haven't dropped it. It's kind of like I'll play here and there,
Hmm.
kind of like moments.
Yeah, we have, especially because we have like a certain person that he's not on the pod right now, but he's trying to convince me to play Warzone, and I have terms and conditions. That's all I'm going to say. I have terms and conditions
Again,
on playing
it's
that.
for Warzone. I kind of feel like it's gonna be different because of the new Omni movement for
Omni
Call of Duty
movement,
6.
weapons,
Yeah.
but I mean it's cool Verdansk is back, but I think I'm still good. Like I said,
I don't know. I haven't tried it. I want to. I just want to try it once and see like how that goes.
yeah, because I'm seeing
Kind of.
clips of people playing it. I was like, well, it looks cool. Not sure if I would. I personally wouldn't go back, but it's still cool.
I don't know. Again, like I said, like I'll. I kind of want to just try it just to try it, but it's not like.
You're not in a rush for it.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush for it.
Yeah, I get you. I don't know. Maybe if something changes down the line, maybe I'll play it. But for now, it's staying on the back burner. Because we got. Because I mean, if we could quickly talk about like some games that did release. In terms of multiplayer, Fragpunk finally has its console release, and I think it's really good. It's filling a void
Well, that and it's kind of like you're playing Valorant without
without the
playing
hero
Valorant.
shooter aspect, and I think this is the probably the next best way for them to do a CS:GO style mode without it being Valorant.
Honestly, I kind of enjoy it mostly because of the card system. Because it's like,
which which is the gimmick, and I love the card system.
yeah, I feel like everyone enjoys the card system, but at the same time, it's kind of like it's a pain in the ass, especially where it's how can I explain it? Like for the team deathmatch, the card system kind of sucks,
Yeah,
but for the veteran
they're just
version,
well, yeah, because like
it's kind of
Valorant is just it's just you're the hero and you have your abilities. That's it. The card system in TDM is kind of just someone's probably got a meta build already because I think I might have found it last time we played, which was like quick reload, quick ADS, and then whatever healing one.
yeah. So it's kind of like you're playing for the team deathmatch. You're kind of playing like how can I say it?
Call of Duty.
Not in. I wouldn't want to say Call of Duty. More of a damn. It's kind of like
It feels
it's
like an arena kind of shooter,
yeah,
like
like
more
one of those arena games. It's
like
like
a like an OG like Unreal Tournament shit like that.
yeah,
Yeah, honestly, I do. I think that's it. Definitely fills the niche. Like that's what I think I liked about Fragpunk because I was like, I was very curious. I was like, okay, this has a TDM mode. Well, let's see how it is. Well, it has TDM, kill confirm, free for all, and it's very solid. It's again, it's I think what the game has going for it is solid, and the fact that it's backed by NetEase as well, so that's already like a major W, especially because well, NetEase just dropped Marvel Rivals months ago, still going well.
even though we rage quit half of the time.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what the ranked experience be like.
Again, for Fragment, I don't really like playing the team deathmatch.
I think it's just
Like I
okay.
rather, yeah, it's just okay. It's kind of like same thing like for the finals. We play the team deathmatch. It's kind of like it.
It was cool at
It's not
first, but then it kind of falls apart when you look at how the game is structured.
yeah, and then compared to like for us when we play the finals, we play PowerPoint or no
Power shift.
PowerShift, and with PowerShift, it's kind of like you could either make it all the way, or people could have that comeback and just push it back.
They either push it back, or regain control, and that's what I think. And quite honestly, like the finals, I think I'm amazed that it's 6 seasons in, and it's gone. I think it kind of got a it got a I don't know if I want to say like like a reboot, but it did get a it got interest with this season already because like I saw more videos about the finals like during this season than like any other time.
I honestly, I just think because for fucking partnership, they're just doing like so much, and then like the stadiums too. How they have them. So you have the school stadium. You have
Vegas,
Kyoto, Seoul, Vegas.
they have very like it's like for the
It's
environments they're very battlefield like, and I think that's the most important thing is that the game has battlefield like destruction, and it doesn't like crash the game or like and it still just keeps going.
and what I like about it is like there's no fall damage. It's like you can jump off like the tallest building that they have and just like shoot a rocket launcher, land first before the rocket launcher, or just
It's quite literally
uh
I'd say it feels and it's that game kind of came around a time that we needed a some type of arena shooter to fill a niche for us, and thank God we just it's because like every time we like I remember we played during the Japan season, and then we dropped it at some point, and then we barely came back for the previous season, like at the tail end of it, and we were just enjoying
yeah.
it, and then now we're well, we kind of just barely got back to the finals like literally last night.
I I think the reason we dropped it was because Fortnite.
Fortnite took over, yeah, and I think Fortnite and sadly, you know, as much as I enjoy playing Fortnite, it's Fortnite's going through that phase again of me like I'll play it, but like almost begrudgingly play it.
Uh, Especially for this season. See, this season, okay, I like the Star Wars season. No, like infinite ammo and everything because it's everything's laser. But it gets to a point and it's like it makes me, I'll still play it, but I'm not playing it like how I would play it before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've kind of been noticing that for myself. Like, I'm like, I think I'm starting to reach a point with Fortnite. Honestly, I've been like, kind of like feeling this for like the past like couple seasons. It's just like I'll play it just to play it, you know. But it's reaching that point. It's reaching a point for me where it's like I feel like I'm just playing it just to complete something, and that's it. And I'm like, I'm not playing it to like really enjoy it as much. I won't be dropping the game anytime soon. It's just something I kind of have noticed. Granted, I do have like way
It,
too many hours on
yeah,
it.
yeah. It's not just that, but also all the fucking skins and everything that we fucking get for it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's that's how it always gets us. It's the trap the game always does to us. It's the skins. It's just got really well done cosmetics, just like the finals. But and then funny enough, even like Fragpunk has cosmetics, but I low key don't care about them. Maybe for like weapon skins, but that's about it.
back to Fortnite. Like all the skins and everything that's been coming out, kind of like yeah, some good skins, like some emotes too. But it's kind of like it's like when was like the last good season we actually had?
The last good season. Damn. Yeah, because even last year's like even the last chapter was okay in my opinion. It was like to me it was the it was the most definitive version of I thought it was just an okay like chapter. The most fun season probably being that first season, and then the worst season being wrecked.
I wouldn't want to put Wreck. That's the worst season. I felt like Wreck had its moments, but it was kind of
In
it
the
was kind of like
chap
those.
as of that chapter, I would say it was the worst one, in my opinion.
Mm, for what chapter is chapter 6, right?
We're on chapter 6, so chapter 5.
Oh yeah. So chapter 5 for
Like,
5.
in my opinion, I liked the first season of that chapter just because it felt new and it was interesting.
I kind of felt like the beginning of it was good, and then when they were just moving on,
As it like progressed through the season, it's like okay, it's kind of getting a little. I think this is when it got to the point that Fortnite was beginning to become stale.
yes, and then after what was it? We had the
The Greek
Marvels
season.
season.
It was a Greek season for after that.
Wait, wait. Was it Greek? I thought it was Greek first and then Rec.
It was so for chapter 5 season 1 it was the like pseudo heist one. After that it was um the Greek season with Avatar. The
Yeah.
third one was Wrecked, and then Marvel was right after.
Again, I did like the Greek season.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah. And then the first season is when they started like adding those movements, right?
um yes,
Yeah.
they were slowly making those movement upgrades like hurdling and the wall climbing part, or like the like yeah, the kind of like uncharted kind of like jumping.
Oh yeah. Then honestly,
I think it was I think it
I
was
feel like
good,
yeah, it was good.
but
Well, it was big. It was beginning because like they just started everything. Because what was chapter four, season what 5? No, it
that
was OG before that one.
that was OG. And I mean OG was fun, I'll give it that, but I mean it's kind of like when you tear down the things that made Fort that they changed, you kind of really it definitely was a sign of like I don't think the game would have lasted longer than it did. Like that's what all games like that need to do. They always need to have a shakeup of sorts.
Yeah. Again, no. I feel like for this season, I kind of feel like they could have done it better for the Star Wars season, but it's only like a month long, so I feel like it's
Yeah, we're just gonna be like begrudgingly playing it. Like I think it was honestly like I think Fortnite's turning into the game like I went from really wanting to stream to now it's just like, do I really want to stream this game? I don't know.
that
I'm not having fun.
that and also yeah, that and also it's kind of like uh, I spend money on this game and I don't just want to like quit. I just hope it gets better.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I don't know. With the rumor of whatever the next season is supposed to be, supposedly it's a hero theme one, I am kind of concerned. That's all I could say. I'm just concerned.
Again, if it's gonna be hero theme, it has to. They have to up it, honestly, because I feel like now it's like they go from Star Wars to this, and then I don't even think they finished the story for
I
fucking
don't
last
think,
season.
bro. The stories are becoming complete afterthought for this game.
Yeah, honestly, it has, and I feel like in the beginning when they were doing uh when they were doing like all the seasons, they had a story, they had everything where you should you want to do it, you want to do it, you want to go on the live event.
But now the game's kind of like, in my opinion, I think it's starting to lose its retention. Like it's still making good numbers. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think the
Yeah,
retention is as high as it used to be.
I kind of feel like what was it? The beginning of no, I think it was OG where when they had everyone fucking
Everybody
on that
was
shit.
everybody was fucking back. It was like a million plus players, and the game had server issues.
Yeah, now it's like kind of like everything's just back to normal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just is what it is. But still, I mean, we can only hope Fortnite gets a little better. But yeah, it's. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming that game as much as I was hoping to be. I'm definitely gonna probably do it for like more recording footage, but that's assuming that the footage is good. I think I've found myself
Yeah.
deleting more footage than keeping it.
It's funny because we have our moments on it, and unfortunately, they're always like off the stream.
Yeah, we get that streamer curse of like every time I stream this game, something horrendous happens. The only good stream we've had recently was literally the tail end of last season.
Oh fuck! Happened
The three
last
games we won.
season
The 3 games we won was probably the best we were gonna get out of Fortnite for a while.
for last season.
Yeah, it was when you fucking rezzed us like 3 fucking times,
Oh yeah,
and then like let's see, the first game we just did really good. The second game we just had the most BS ways of winning, and then we just I think the
dude.
third game was just we were just straight up chilling and just killing everybody.
That fucking three reses shit. I still can't believe
You got three
it
fucking
happened.
reses. I was like, there's no way this man just got 3 reses in one match. It's like, why are we not losing this? Is what I always say is as soon as my sister starts talking shit to you, you get that +10 stat boost on everything.
I get +10 stat boost, but I get fucking -50 fucking emotion.
Minus with the emotional
Damn.
damage. That's yeah, like I said, that's probably gonna be the best we're gonna get out of Fortnite for a hot minute. I'll at
Yeah,
least like stream it occasionally, but I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, it's probably gonna be out of the
I
streaming rotation.
I kind of feel like it's gonna be because it's just a month long for the Star Wars season, so I kind of feel like it's gonna be during the updates.
Yeah,
So
probably
yeah, because
when
when
we get like fresh updates, maybe that's when I'll stream it. But then it'll be like I'll just keep it like one off as much as possible.
when is the next update? It's the sixth. No wait,
It's probably next week.
16th, right?
Probably.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, I assume that this season's only gonna have like one quote unquote big update, and it's probably gonna be next week.
I don't think it's gonna be next week. I think it's gonna be like the one in 2 weeks because the one in
Mm.
2 weeks it is gonna do.
Oh, like it's gonna put live event like assets and shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that probably makes sense. Yeah, probably.
yeah. Because the thing is like what was gonna fucking so the live event June 7th. I already asked for the. Wait, but you're not gonna be here though.
I don't even know what's happening. At least in terms of what I already requested it. I just don't know what I'm gonna do during June 7th. It's either we're watching Money in the Bank or we're doing something else entirely. I'm not 100%
Oh,
sure.
I'm definitely watching Money in the Bank. I don't care what you say. I'm definitely watching Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
But it's also what time is gonna be the live event? Because usually they do a live event. I don't know.
Uh,
Like early in the morning though.
Money in the Bank is well, no, wait, I just realized that day is literally like 2 big ass events. It's fucking Worlds Collide and then Money in the Bank like right after.
Yeah, and also Fortnite's live event too.
Mm. Maybe it's
So it's
you know what? Maybe they do it like it might be one of those things where it's kind of like the fuck the stupid fucking Eminem event during OG where it was like oh you could just keep getting in and we'll just like open it randomly throughout the day or something like that like a queue of sorts.
if they do it like that, it's okay. I'll try to do early in the morning to hop on, but it's that is a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big pain in the ass. Um, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be a very busy day for us. Like I don't even think I'm gonna do. I'm literally probably gonna be more focused on all that shit, and I'm probably gonna go straight to fucking bed, depending. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Because I'm also gonna be fucking like shit. Like I'll be mostly focused on Money in the Bank right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but all right. Um, think the hold on, sorry, I'm just checking just to make sure we're still recording. Yep, we're good. For audio listeners, don't worry about what I'm doing right now. I think we should probably get back. But I think we need to aside from us sprinkling the wrestling and the gaming stuff that just got announced, I think we should talk about some other big announcements. As of literally just yesterday, Gears of War 1 is getting another fucking remaster, dude. And
I
it's
can't wait for it.
I am so excited. Gears of War Reloaded. First things first. This is another remaster of the first game. So basically the Ultimate Edition, but even better. It's going to have 4K 60 for the campaign, and it's going to have 120 FPS for that multiplayer. That's already huge right there. So, and the funniest thing that I was like thinking about too is like, god damn it, because all my controllers are getting stick drift, and the controller I'm looking at right now doesn't have any of those features, just because it's a purely like esports controller in mind. And I was like, damn it, do I actually really do this? Do I go to the dark side with you, Kevin, and get the DualSense
Yes.
Edge? Okay.
Okay. Again,
How about birthday?
you
Birthday
can always
gift.
switch out. You can always switch out the thumbsticks.
Yeah.
It's $20 each. But the thing's like I haven't switched mine and constantly of how much we've been playing.
Considering how much we've been playing, like I was like, okay, so that I at least have someone's testament to it. So that was because that's always
The
going to be my
only
concern.
Yeah, but the only thing again for me, it's like if you are gonna get a grip for it
Yeah, which
because
I'm going to be spending way more on it because I know obviously the controller I can get it. I know a place to get it from. I've mentioned where I work. At least I think I have mentioned, or if not, you've seen like, if you haven't seen the Instagram post that I have done, like maybe I don't know a few months back, then you'll know which one I'm talking about. Um, I can just get it from there, and then I can buy like certain accessories for it. Then that'll be probably like a whole video I work on.
yeah, honestly, it's kind of again for mine. I enjoyed it. I like it. You could switch the modes on it quickly. So say like you're
Developing stick drift on one, just pop it.
no let's say that it's kind of like say like you're playing COD,
Mm-hmm.
switching to Fortnite, but you have like certain button layouts on COD and Fortnite.
I see what you mean. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also like and then also the dead zone because you could literally customize the dead zone of it
Mm-hmm.
on even like how you want to have it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Yeah, it's definitely gonna. I can tell you this. It's definitely like on my mind. It is on my mind now, especially because I'm seeing like because there's like a lot of things I'm probably looking into getting fairly soon. It's probably gonna be that, and then there's yeah, the Pro controller I was mentioning, which anyone who doesn't know which one I'm talking about, it's called the Victrix Pro BFG. It's been I've been kind of like keeping an eye on that controller for like 2 years, give or take, like for a while, or however long it's been out. But been keeping an eye on it. It's very the fact that it's modular, and I could even like if I even pull out like an example, like I can literally have it laid out, literally like the Xbox controller, or do the traditional PlayStation layout. I could still figure it out. But um, but let's try to get back. At some point, like I said, I will probably get it, and I'll make a video on it, and I'll probably be doing an update video even on these guys as well. But I'm doing it. I'm probably gonna do like a 6 month mark, and then a 1 year um, videos on them. So we'll see how it goes. But to get back into the Gears of War Reloaded thing, so I think what impresses me the most is the fact that we're basically getting the full package game. That already was big on its own. But can we talk about the price? Why don't you tell us the
I
price, Kevin? How much does it
actually have no
cost?
idea.
You don't, do you not remember?
Oh, $40.
Yes. Half of what all these companies want us to spend. I'm looking at you, Nintendo, and I'm looking at you, Microsoft.
Again, it's made through Microsoft, so I doubt you're gonna fucking pay anything for it.
I mean, I have it on Game Pass, so. But,
I,
hey, crossplay, bro. And I think it's got cross progression, too. So, yeah.
oh wait, don't tell me.
I don't know. I have to look at it again. I think I saw a cross progression was one of the things they're having for it.
Hopefully they. Actually, I no, I can't say that. Yeah, hopefully they do. It's kind of gonna be God damn, because then they have to do it where in Gears of War Reloaded, it just anything they had like on your basic first Gears of War, you have to sign into an Epic account, do all that, and then if you go on the PS5, just log into your Epic account.
I figure that's what it probably is, or whatever they use for cross cross progression of any type. Because I mean, shit, we even have fucking Forza Horizon 5. It's basically the same thing. So
Probably gonna do the same thing as Forza Horizon.
yeah,
Uh,
probably.
yeah,
I guess whatever they use for their accounts as well.
yeah. Oh, but they say zero loading screen during campaigns.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be better. Yeah, and
I
then
actually
as a total.
so and it's a funny thing because I was like thinking about it too. I was just like at some point I do want I was thinking of getting a 2K monitor just because well the current one I'm looking at it's probably the best price that it's at right now. But I could always bump to 4K although it's kind of like it low key is kind of overkill though. At least on a monitor I would say. Like I understand 4K for a TV, but on a monitor it's kind of like yeah, I don't know. Still thinking about it. I'm okay with it's constantly on 1080. Hey, it still looks good nonetheless. Plus,
And then free upgrades for players who purchase the digital version of Gears of War Ultimate Edition.
Game Pass.
God damn.
So that means we basically have a free upgrade for this. Damn. Kind of crazy.
I got actually gotta check because it says must have purchased a digital version of Gears of War Ultimate Edition prior from May 5th. A code of Gears of War Reloaded will be delivered prior to launch of the game.
Hmm.
So it's gonna be a direct message to eligible Xbox accounts.
I assume
I just
then
don't remember. I don't remember if I fucking purchased the Ultimate Edition.
all I just know is that I got it on Game Pass. So that's all I know.
Oh, well, it's gonna be free on Game Pass either way. But again, if I'm getting like a fucking free upgrade for it,
It should be a free upgrade.
um,
I'd be shocked if it isn't.
well, again, it's gonna be day one launch for Game Pass. But you know, half of the time people uh still want to buy like a physical copy.
Yeah, I just want to buy a physical copy on Xbox. So it's like, why?
Oh no, I'd rather buy the physical copy on PlayStation.
Like, dude, the funniest thing is like the only physical copy games I have are literally whatever I have from the Switch One and some PlayStation 5 games and PS4 technically.
The only what game do I have? Actually, I have bought like a few games for physical when it comes to Switch. The one game that I really did get physical because I had gone physical than digital was Mega Man.
Fair. Fair enough.
Yeah, because it was like $80 for digital, where and it was like 60 for the physical.
Wait, what the
Because
fuck?
the thing is,
Why?
like, okay, so the digital, because there's 10 games, so 5 games
Oh,
for
it's a 10
yeah,
game
5 games.
collection. Got it.
Yeah, so they split it into two. So it's basically, I think it's 5 or 9. God damn, I don't remember.
Just have to look at it again. Like the last like physical game I have. Hold on. I'm actually gonna sealed still. This fucking game. This is still sealed. And this is my collector's like kind of like collector piece. And should ever Sony do some BS right now, like with this game?
You got it.
Mm-hmm. In fact,
Actually, no, the last game that got physical was Assassin's Creed. Which, funny again, it's I haven't hopped on it.
3 times.
Oh wait, you got
3 times. Sorry, subtle flex. Just leave it in it. Subtle flex. Subtle flex. But yeah, like, still, I think I'm actually kind of curious if they're gonna put out a Gears of War Reloaded like big collector's edition, and it's just like a replica fucking Lancer. That probably would be the most
didn't they act-
obvious choice.
didn't they actually do that for Gears of War?
I think they did it for the third game. I do remember they did have like a replica Lancer at one point. I want to say it's the third game. Or if they want to do a Carmine's helmet, then they could do that too. Although I feel like that's just kind of basic. Um,
You know what's funny? They announced Reloaded before any news for E-Day.
which do you think? And this is what now it's got me thinking. Do you think they did this so they can hype people up for E Day probably next year?
Honestly, yes.
And especially because you're playing the first game of the trilogy, and then obviously E Day is a prequel, so it's like you may as well just get people integrated. And it looks like, and since Microsoft's already pushing out their first party IPs to everything else, you may as well.
Yeah. Wait, didn't Gears of War? There is a Gears of War 5, right?
Yes, Gears 5.
Why the fuck?
We didn't play the
Yeah, why
campaign.
the
We
fuck
just
am I?
played some of the multiplayer.
Yeah, I'm fucking
Early,
tripping
early on
on that.
though. It was like literally when I barely got my Xbox, and we just haven't played it since.
No, because again, I'm on GameStop's website, and then they don't show anything for Gears 5,
Oh, probably they
just up
probably
to Gears 4.
it's probably because they sold out, or they just never. I don't know if it ever got a physical copy, unless it did, and it just sold out entirely. Could be.
Yeah.
It's interesting though. I wonder if
Again,
they're. I'm actually curious if they're gonna do Gears 2 and 3 though, or at least just port the games over to PlayStation.
uh, honestly, I feel like Gears 1 has more of a kind of like. No, actually, no. Gears 3 has like the more of the emotional. No, actually, fuck.
All
All
the
the
games have
Gears
emotional
fucking have
fucking
like.
beats, dude. Like think about it. Even though like well Gears 1 in like the first like several levels has some pretty big like emotional beats.
Uh, then Gears 2 fucking. There's moments where it's like
I'm not sure.
you love the game, but like you
It's like
don't want to
damn, it's like
continue.
a reminder too that this is a game that we played as kids, and then when you play as an adult you are like god damn, we played this as children. And we didn't
And
think
then
about
Gears,
it like that until well
yeah, and then Gears 3, that's where
I
fucking
think it's where
everything
it
just goes.
it hits the highest of highs.
Yeah.
And I have a confession. I played the Gears 4 campaign. I think it's just okay. It's low key mid.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, when it comes to like four, it's
It was okay. I didn't.
it's
I'm wasn't.
whatever.
I I wasn't crazy on it.
It's just a story.
Like the thing I don't like about the story, it just ends. And I was just like, wait, is that's
Play
it?
five. Play play
Play 5.
play five. Play five.
Okay, I'll probably play it at some point. I don't know when, but at some point I
Because the
will.
thing is, like with five, it shows it leaves you on a cliffhanger. That's all I gotta
Mm.
say.
See, Gears 4 did the same thing. It left me on a cliffhanger, and I was just like, well, it was more. I was kind of disappointed because it's like it just felt sudden of an ending for a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
But Gears 5 has
but
a better
for between
cliffhanger.
Gears, yeah, but
Okay,
between 4 and 5, there's a gap.
okay, okay. At some point, I will get to it. I don't know when, but I will.
Yeah, again for Gears 5, there's a gap because it kind of like skips like how many, like 5 years after four,
Oh, that's a big time jump. Okay,
or I think it's like 2 or 3 years after four.
but there is a time jump though.
So yeah, there's a time jump.
Okay, I'll be sure to keep that in mind. But yeah, Years of War, play it, especially if you have a Game Pass. It's a goated franchise. That's not Halo. How you know what I'm thinking is gonna happen? Summer Game Fest is around the corner, or during the Xbox showcase. Halo's coming over to PlayStation. Master Chief Collection.
I At the same time, like they have to at least keep one of their major games or exclusive games at Xbox. Because again,
Well, technically
Halo,
Game Pass.
yeah, but again, like Halo, it's basically Microsoft exclusive.
The
And the
only
thing is, like
my
with Gears is a Microsoft exclusive, but um, they're made by Epic.
mm-hmm. But now, well, it was Epic Games, now made by Coalition. But
Was it the
my
first two games were?
Coalition's like the new company that picked up Gears. I think around like 4.
No one ever went downhill.
Yeah, just like how the Halo franchise went downhill once 4 happened. I'm kind of noticing a trend. It seems like
Actually,
once a
no.
fourth game happens, think about it. Halo 4 is brought in by 343 Industries, and they're pretty polarizing games, like 4, 5, and Infinite. Now, granted, Infinite I think is fun, but I can definitely see like why people don't like it. And then 5, I heard it. Well, I wasn't playing Halo around that time, but I was like, this is kind of not the same Halo I played.
The thing, it kind of went downhill. I think at 4, because it was in 343 with Bungie.
It was just
It
343.
was Yeah, it was just 343 only.
Mm-hmm. And they kind of
Because
really they made it very Call of Duty like.
the thing is, like, it went downhill because that's when Bungie, uh, I think, separated from 343. Because
They,
that's when they
yeah,
did
they
like whole Destiny and everything.
yeah, I think they separated from Microsoft around that point, and that's when they started doing Destiny.
Yeah. Again, Destiny 1, good game, everything. After like the Taken King, and then Destiny 2 kind of like.
Just went downhill. Not a lot of people play. Like it still has a player base, but I hear I hear more people complaining about Destiny 2.
It's not just that too, but it's kind of like with Destiny 2, because it's like for the first one, you had everything, your exotics, everything. Then you had
Oh.
to like start all over
Mm.
again. It's kind of like the division because you have the division, then the division two, then the division.
Then the eventual probably
Kind of,
Division 3, whenever that, if that even exists still.
again, I don't think that much people are playing the division either way.
Yeah, I don't really hear too many people playing Division 2 right now, so. But fucking live service games, man. But
Fucking that cash grab.
yeah. But to bring it back to more positive stuff, well, this is a game for more for me. I don't know if you're gonna join or if you're gonna play it. Doom: The Dark Ages.
It's only single player, isn't it?
At the moment, yes, it's currently just single player, and I recently finished the Doom Eternal DLCs, which I'm gonna be quite honest, I've never felt more polarizing like levels of difficulty in those DLCs.
No online for Doom and Dark Ages, right?
At the moment, I don't think there's any multiplayer, and to be quite honest, I mean the best multiplayer was literally 2016 because it felt like Halo basically. And then I mean, Doom Eternal's multiplayer was interesting. I don't know. I didn't really play it. And then they kind of started adding more stuff. Like they added a horde mode, which that's pretty cool. I was like, that's actually pretty smart. Doom in a horde mode is pretty baller. But I'm
I
def.
say they should do Doom Dark Ages in a horde mode too.
Mm-hmm. Especially because it's how much more grand the game is going to be. Because it feels like it's a bigger sandbox just based on some of the gameplay trailers that's being shown off. Like, dude, can you imagine going like all over the fucking like castle battlegrounds and you gotta like fight all the demons and shit like that? Like, I'd say
That'd
that's
be
pretty.
awesome.
That would
Dragon.
be good.
They have dragons too, right?
You get
If I
to
remember.
fly a dragon and drive a mech. Yeah.
Oh, it's free on Game Pass, so I'm gonna
Yeah, it's gonna
fucking
be
get
on Game
down.
Pass. I'm gonna I'm gonna try to be on it. I think it's actually not too far. I think it's like 9 days. It's fairly
15th,
when is it? 15th?
15th or 16th.
One of those 2 days.
It's kind of like
It's not
yeah.
too far. I'm excited. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on that. And then let me look at my little list over here. And then just another quick one in the same month, Elden Ring Night Rain is coming out on May 30th. I'm
Oh, that's
that one I'm just excited
our.
for because I'm Elden Ring's like my number 4 like favorite game.
I'm hopping on just because.
It's multiplayer.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I already know you, me, and probably Gus are gonna be on that. We're probably gonna be like,
Well, is Gus getting it day one, or is
um,
he gonna?
I think I'm gonna ask him because the thing is that the way it's lining up, I might be very busy still. So, because I got something big that's happening that I'm not gonna announce here yet. I'll announce it a little closer to when it happens. But I don't know because it might affect also like Doom as well for me. So if I don't stream Doom: The Dark Ages like at a certain point, just don't be surprised if it's because of certain thing happening. Let's put it that way. But yeah, Elden Ring. But to get back to Elden Ring Night Rain, multiplayer, bro. This is a multiplayer fucking Souls game, and it from what it looks like, it doesn't. It is not the same Elden Ring in a good way because it's them experimenting with something.
Well, yeah, I believe that honestly.
Yeah, and I think
But
that's awesome though because then because well basically from what the sounds of it, this game, and then that Duskbloods game that's on Switch 2. From what that's sounding like, I think they're trying to prep for a pretty big like for their next like big Souls game. They're probably gonna have seamless co-op as like an option, and I'm down with it.
Yeah, because shit. 'Cause- what's it called? Dusk.
The Dusk Bloods. It's like it almost looks like I still remember first time I saw that trailer, and I was like, that's Bloodborne too. uh,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So they haven't. They still haven't announced like a release date for it, huh?
they just have only a year, which is next year. I mean, I'd probably give it some time before they because right now it's only exclusive on Switch too. So unless they FromSoft just decides to like release the game like maybe a year after, who knows?
Well, because right now it's like what they're focusing on.
Night Rain,
Yeah, and then
Night Rain. From the sounds of it, Duskbloods. I mean, just judging from that trailer, I was like, oh, this is the other project they were working on. But I'm excited.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like it has to be sometime next year because honestly, the Switch is coming out June 5th.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to take a guess, maybe around summer, if not during the fall season. Actually, maybe not summer because then it's gonna get eaten up by GTA 6.
Yeah, I wouldn't do summer for that.
Honestly,
Uh,
next year is gonna be a lot of games are gonna get um, consumed by GTA 6. But then again, who knows? Who
yeah,
freaking
honestly,
knows?
because I know that new Pokemon game is coming out either sometimes later on this year or next
Oh,
year.
that's right.
Pokemon Legends 8 Z through A.
Yes, I remember. I do remember that.
I'm actually gonna get that one because honestly,
If you get a
what was
Switch
the
too.
last one? So I told you I got my shit locked in.
Oh, you got it locked in.
I got it locked in.
All right. Well, you'll probably be the guy I'm gonna have to talk to when it comes in terms of how that is. Assuming I don't get one.
Honestly,
I mean, I don't know if I'm getting. I don't know about day one, but we'll see.
yeah, you're definitely not gonna be able to get a big one
Nah.
unless you have like your mom or dad like fucking just camp it out. Uh,
Hey, I mean, it's the weather's being really weird out here in South Dakota, so who knows?
I don't think I think you guys are gonna get some, not a lot.
Probably not a lot in stock, but who knows?
No,
I mean, it's
but at
probably
the
gonna be
same time,
more
it's like how
online.
many? Yeah, like how many people are gonna actually like uh
Camp out for a Switch too.
be camping out?
I
Yeah,
mean, I haven't checked any of the Game Stops, so I don't know. And plus, like, I know there's at least like a decent amount of people at my work that want to get a Switch too, but they're also like at the same time the price sucks.
yeah, I'm getting it, and I'm not even getting the Mario the Mario Edition one.
Oh, really? They just didn't have it.
Oh no, fucking getting it through a reseller.
Ah, scalper.
Yeah, I'm paying regular price though.
Well, that's good. Well, at least you're chilling on that, I guess. But um, yeah, I guess in a way we could kind of quickly talk about GTA 6 because, well, you said you haven't watched the trailer yet, right?
I haven't watched it, but I watched like the first one. I still feel like it's gonna be like the same thing as
Yeah,
before.
for
It
the
just
most.
shows.
I mean, yeah, for the most part, it's mostly just like a lot of cutscenes, but it just looks really good. It's again, uh, it's captured on the PS5, so that says everything right there. It's probably
It's yeah, it's not just that, but also it's like when it comes to like Rockstar, they take their time when it comes to games,
mm-hmm.
especially when it comes to the GTA franchise.
Oh yeah,
Because what it was GTA 4, and that was like what
those are pretty big.
PS3. Like,
Yeah, PS3, 360.
and
That was a pretty good game.
yeah, PS3, PS4. Then when GTA 5 came out, that was like what?
10 years ago.
No wait.
It was still PS3 360, but they eventually made a PS4 version and Xbox One version.
Yeah,
That
and
game has
then
lasted
no
several generations.
PS GTA 5. Yeah,
Now, and what's funny too is now that we have like an actual definitive date, I think that means that we're going to be getting a lot of people going back to GTA 5 to experience it for like one last time. I might be in that crowd too.
I'm not fucking. I ain't spending $20 on it.
You could also oh damn it, actually there's no there's no um there's no crossplay. Never
There's
mind.
no. It's not just that, but it's also like I did everything
You
on
kind of
it
did like what
for
you
like
wanted to
what?
do.
Yeah. So I did everything on the I think Xbox. When did it? It didn't come out for the 360, right? Or did
It
it?
was like the tail end of that generation.
Tail end of the 360, and then Xbox One, One S, One X. Because again, I did play it. I played it on Xbox, did the whole campaign and everything. But I kind of died out for me after a while.
Let me guess, did it die out once everything started getting way too expensive for in the game?
No, it just died out because it's like after a while, it's like other games were popping out.
Hmm. Yeah, because that's actually funny enough. It's how I met Gus through that game when car glitches were super fucking easy to do, and like you can get like a million. You can get like $1 million like in like 2 minutes, like that type shit.
Yeah, for me, it was like mostly just what's called it, playing with my neighbors. Then after a while, it's like it kind of like died out.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could. I don't know. I'm probably gonna do it eventually. I just don't know when. Um, what I can definitely say though is that I am not streaming GTA 6 as much as I would like to. That has copyright written all over it.
I feel like you can. There's gonna be a streamer mode, but it's gonna fucking suck.
Exactly. I want the full GTA fucking experience, so I can assure you I'm not I will play the game. It's just not going to be streamed. That's why I can tell you that much.
And then for Night Rain, are you doing the deluxe or are you just doing the regular?
Probably going to do deluxe cuz it is one of my I mean, let's put it this way.
$50 more.
Well, it's yeah, it's like $15 more or something like. I have to look again. I mean, again, Elden Ring is a number 4 game for me of all time. It's the Mount
Yeah.
Rushmore of video games for me.
Yeah, I still got time to pre-order it either way, so because
Yeah,
not until the end of the month.
Yeah, I'm still kind of debating too. I was like, do I want to do a digital version just so I can just get it right away, or do I want a physical copy? I'm still debating on that.
Do we even have a physical copy? That's my question.
No, they do. There's pre-order. There are pre-order pages. Like at least I saw it on Best Buy. It's-
Yeah, I say a GameStop, but there's like no kind of like
It doesn't have like a pre-order thing up.
no, it does, but there's like
I think I think it's just like
Where's
normal shit.
yeah, I would just go for the
It's digital.
digital. Yeah,
I completely
because for
understandable.
games, yeah, because for GameStop, the only thing you get exclusive will be uh, keychain,
Hmm.
a Spectral Hawk keychain.
Hmm. Probably had to look into that. We'll see. But yeah, I think we're in a very interesting time for gaming. But I guess like to have like a little snippet like before we move to the next topic. For PS Plus members, new Essentials games. I had to look again because I knew at least two of the games, but I forgot the third. And of course, it's kind of, it's the biggest one in comparison, which is Ark Survival. I don't know if we're gonna play that. I think it's like another one of those. You need the dedicated group to play it, to make content out of it. And then the two other games, Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun, which looks like a classic Doom style game. I'll probably play that eventually. And then my favorite indie game, at least I played recently, Balatro. Good old poker roguelike. So much fun to play still. Like, it's definitely one of those games that's like, it doesn't make sense to watch. It's like, you just gotta play it. It's like, just play it, give it like 30 minutes to an hour, and then see if you get hooked from that point on.
It's a card game, right?
Yeah, it's a deck builder.
Ah,
It's a deck builder with that's got poker. It's kind of like poker, but it's a roguelike. And I'm now like looking up the stories of the person who made the game. Honestly, it's like, this right here is one of the reasons why I love gaming.
yeah, I gotta try that game then.
Hey, it's free on well, it's on Game Pass and it's also free on PlayStation Plus, so you can try it out. And it's not big.
Yeah, I still gotta read the Game Pass.
Yeah, it,
I,
and then obviously,
it's got
but and then probably by the time this is already uploaded, I'm at least playing Clear Obscure Expedition 33. Probably my favorite game of the year. Like, I think that's a game that you would really like, Kevin. And it's inexpensive too. It's like $50 last time I checked.
again, if it's free on
It's on Game
Game
Pass.
Pass,
It's still free
yeah,
on Game Pass, so
I'm not wasting money. Um, I say that and I spend fucking $100 on fucking V-Bucks.
yep. So yeah.
Yeah, I hate myself.
You and me both. You and me both. All right, let me just get a quick water. And I think to close out the episode on this one, let's put some backlash predictions in.
I still can't. I'm fucking hyped for this.
Yeah. For something that was built up in 3 weeks, this is a pretty solid fucking card that we got. So we're recording this Tuesday, so literally right after Monday Night Raw, or the day after Monday Night Raw. And the first thing they announced, Penta versus Dominic Mysterio in an IC title match. I'm gonna be upfront. I don't think Penta's winning this. I would laugh if he does win this match, but I think they're gonna build him up. They're gonna build up that win a little more down the road.
I same because honestly, it's like you see Dom right now.
He's doing awesome.
He's doing awesome. Yeah, it's like the fucking, especially for WrestleMania, where he like everyone hated him, everyone booed him, nobody let him cut a fucking promo.
Mm-hmm.
But when he won the fucking title,
Loudest
everyone
pop.
was loud as pop. And then not just that, but during the interview, he said when he ran back to fucking like back to the ring, like they just told him to go back for it because that wasn't. They were just expecting him. Oh, grab the title, leave, and that's it. No, they told him to turn around because like to embrace that fucking moment because that's the loudest pop they
He's
got for
gonna.
him.
Let's put it this way. What do you think is gonna happen though during that match? Do you think he's actually gonna get booed? I don't think he is.
I don't think he is honestly. I feel like because it's like you have Dom, you have Penta. They're
They're pretty
both are gonna get
big right now in the mid card.
they're both are gonna get a fucking big
They're getting just pops no matter what.
no matter what.
Do you think this is
It
opening the
doesn't
show?
matter. Honestly, I wouldn't. Okay, I would like to have it as a like during the middle of the show,
Okay.
but at the same time, like to open up the show and they put out a fucking banger of a match, everyone else has to follow that.
Well, the funny thing too.
If they do it,
Go on.
because I was thinking if they do it before the main event, that'd be awesome.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, and then just Cena versus Orton.
I mean, that's already the main event. That's that's got main event written all over it.
Yeah, it's fucking what a 25-year rivalry.
Pretty
Rivalry
much.
because they both started at the same time. They both like like busted their asses off,
And I mean, they've had
and it's
classic
funny.
matches too.
I know,
Just pure
and it's
classics.
funny because like I think like the last match that they had together was a title match, and it was the I Quit match.
Yes, I think I know which one you're talking about. It was with the handcuffs, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yep. I know which one you're talking about. And damn. Still just crazy to think about that we're in this timeline. We have a heel John Cena and a babyface Randy Orton, but I am going to save that once we get to that match. I'm going to save my thoughts on that until we get to that part of the card.
My thoughts on fuck. It's
Let's just let's try to keep it
it's gonna be
contained.
unpredictable. Yeah,
Let's keep it contained for
but
now.
again, but for Dom and Penta, I wouldn't mind them opening, and I wouldn't mind them like before the main event
Okay.
because I know they're gonna have a fucking killer match.
They're gonna have a good match. Probably gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
more
definitely.
Judgment Day fucking shenanigans. It's likely gonna be the case.
Again, I kind of felt like if they really wanted like no Judgment Day shenanigans, put in a fucking steel cage match.
Do you think it's a little too last minute though for it? Because it did just get made last night, and we already have the pay per view or PLE this Saturday.
I don't think they made it for last night. I think it was like
No, it literally just got announced like last night, like during Raw.
felt like I saw it before Raw.
Mm.
But again, yeah. Uh, but if Dom keeps like the IC title, I kind of feel like he's gonna have Money in the Bank for it.
Oh, do you think he's gonna defend it until and maybe drop it at Money in the Bank?
I don't feel like dropping him Money in the Bank. I feel like they're gonna put him in the match
Ooh,
where
Dirty
it's him by
Dom
himself.
in the mud. Damn, that would be a. Hey, I wouldn't be against it. It's in his home state, fucking Los Angeles, dude.
That and then because what was it? Finn Balor winning the Money in the Bank will be good.
That would be good too. Unfortunately, I don't think he's gonna. It's gonna be a minute before anything happens to him. Unfortunately,
They should just give him the push. Honestly, it's like
it pisses me off that this motherfucker has not gotten a significant push this whole year. All he's done is just get pinned.
I know, but for WrestleMania Vegas, because Dom resides in Vegas now.
Yeah, him and Ray, they're just in Vegas.
Yeah,
But yeah, Penta versus Dom. We're picking Dom to pretty much win it, likely through shenanigans. So we'll see.
like again, I kind of don't want any Judgment Day interference. If it happens, great. But I kind of want him to actually like
Like win on his own.
win on his own, but kind of like lie and cheat. Like to win on his own,
Ooh,
like
what if he
Eddie.
does the Eddie Guerrero spot?
Yeah,
I mean, do it.
it's like
Come on, it's dirty Dominic Mysterio.
yeah, because honestly, it's like just fucking. I'm saying again, it's because again they start doing like the whole fucking storyline. Like if he's like Eddie's son, he's Ray's son. It's like have him like do some Eddie shit too.
Yep, I think that would probably be the best move.
Yeah, like just mix it in. Like not always, but it's like
Definitely do
kind
like
of like
do some of those like things.
yeah,
Yeah, that probably is what. That's probably going to be the finish if they want to have Dom quote unquote win by himself.
yeah.
But moving to the next match, probably going to be the. I'd honestly probably say this is probably going to be the second best match of the card. Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight versus Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre for the U.S. Championship.
Uh, Again for this one, I give it to Fatu because they're really pushing
Yeah,
him. Uh, but it's like they have like so many fucking good people right now, and it's kind of like it's hard to choose
I'm picking
because like they,
Fatu for obvious reasons, just because I'm like if if I want to have Fatu be a champion, I'm letting him have it for a while.
yeah. But I kind of feel like Solo's kind of like uh
He might be involved in some way.
he's gonna involve it, and kind of it's gonna look like he's about to cost Jacob like the title, but Jacob still retains it. But it's gonna be like tensions between those two.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like it's not gonna feel legitimate in like a way.
Yeah, honestly, again, it's
I'm thinking they're gonna probably save that. They're probably gonna build that feud probably all the way to SummerSlam. If I were if I were to be a betting man.
yeah. So it's kind of like you could go like in any direction. Like it could be Solo costing him the title, or like he winning the title, but the only reason he won the title is because
Solo just he saw that Solo just straight up interfered.
yeah, straight up interfered, and then kind of like messes up like
His moment.
the opportunity of him to be like, it's my it was my moment. It's not your moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, that makes sense. But I'm just expecting good fun match out of this.
Yeah.
Another banger fatal four way, dude. If you could just basically replicate what was WrestleMania 41 with the IC title, good enough for me.
Dude, if you could I'm not gonna say you can. It just
If you could get it to the
that
quality of it.
the quality of it. Because the thing is, like that title match, that was unpredictable.
Yeah, it was the first match on the card that actually felt like you didn't know who would win.
It's it's oh my god, I just want to rewatch that match again.
I know. Part of me like kind of wants to look at it again because like it was just such a good fatal four way, dude. It was such a good
It was, and then just like the ending of it, just for
the spot,
it
basically
was
the
like you were
finisher spot
expecting,
fest.
yeah, and like you were expecting fucking Batter to win
And then Dom
because it
shows
was like
up.
1, 2, frog splash. It was like no, it
Like,
was unpredictable.
yep. And I mean, as long as you can get like again, if you could just get the US title match to that quality, that's good enough for me. That's a pretty tall
Yeah,
order, but you have four really good guys to do it.
yeah,
But Fatu's going to retain the title. Could go eat no matter what. I think he's just retaining.
yeah.
Uh, moving on, we got the Ring General Gunther versus Pat McAfee. What do you
Kind of feel
expect?
like I'm not gonna say is like predictable. The thing is, like, I feel like Pat McAfee is actually putting in that work for this.
So here's the funny
Like,
thing that people don't realize. I'm like, we gotta remember, like Pat McAfee is actually kind of legit. As a
he was in NXT.
Yeah, he had a banger match against Adam Cole. Adam fucking Cole, bro. So I was like, if anyone's gonna say, "Oh, this guy's a bum," like, what? Are you forgetting who he's faced?
Uh, Again, for me, I kind of feel like uh,
Do you think it's gonna be an
I feel like
actual
Gunther.
like one on one, or do you feel like because I'll let you say your part and I'll say mine.
Okay, because I feel like Gunther is gonna make him tap out,
Okay.
and I feel like for Pat, it has to be a one on one. It can't be like, oh, there's gonna be interference, there's gonna be this, because then it kind of defeats the purpose of the whole shit that happened 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be like Pat's gonna be like, I have to do this on my own. I don't want no interference. I don't want this and this. I want to like face on one. Like I called him out because yesterday again when he called him out, like uh when he called him out yesterday, it was
You felt it.
crazy the way you felt it. You felt like he's determined to do this no matter what.
Yeah. Um. And I mean, that's what it is. Like for me, it's like I'm expecting. I'm honestly not expecting this to be like a fair matchup. I think this is going to be severely lopsided. Like Pat's probably going to have a couple spots, probably like a superplex and maybe a frog splash. But I think Gunther's just going to shut that shit down so fucking much. And it's just going to be the most, probably one of the most one sided beatdowns, in my opinion.
I could give it that too, but at the same time it's like I feel like for Pat McAfee, he's not gonna go down. He's not gonna go
Nah,
down like
he's not going to go down swinging. Hell no.
yeah. He's gonna keep on fighting
Oh,
no
yeah.
matter what.
Oh, yeah. Um, but nonetheless, I think this is going to be a fun match. That's all I could say. It's just going to
Yeah.
be fun. It's going to be probably it's gonna probably be the Simpsons fucking meme. That's the kid who says he's already dead. Uh, but you know what I think is gonna happen, and I'm gonna steal this from Santi. I think this is their way of bringing Goldberg in,
Uh, Again, because Goldberg does want a retirement match.
and he wants it in the summer.
I don't think right now. I feel like, well, because again, if they're gonna have like Gunther versus Goldberg, and then just have like Pat for Pat for Pat, I kind of feel like right before Gunther's gonna go for the 1 2 3, Goldberg's fucking theme song just hits,
You think he's
and
gonna
then
come mid match
not mid match, but
or
like
like
towards the
during
end.
the match, like in some way?
Yeah, and then just Pat just making Gunther tap out.
Oh, that would be actually that would be the funniest fucking thing to happen.
Yeah, so it's basically just you know the distraction messes up Gunther, but it's just the theme song. Like he doesn't come out, and then just Pat just goes for the sleeper.
Either he goes for a sleeper or he just goes for a roll up.
I feel sleeper more because the thing is like
Then
Gunther
again,
put
Gunther just
him.
kind of tapped out immediately every time like someone actually he every time he actually got hit with a sleeper.
But again, I feel like for Pat, he's not gonna let go, so he could like know, so Gunther could know like oh how it felt
Mm-hmm.
when he made uh
Him or
how
when
he made
Gunther did it to Pat.
yeah.
Okay, I can see that. That would be funny though. It's just Goldberg's music that plays. I would be that would
Again,
be such a funny crash out for Gunther though. Like I'm like I actually think he might actually kill somebody after that.
again, it will be funny. It'll be great, but it's like you wouldn't know. It's unpredictable.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna. But I don't know the way things are kind of like lining up. I think they are gonna try to do Gunther versus Goldberg at some point during the summer. Because are they having a Saudi show anytime soon? Because I thought I heard
Uh,
they were having a Saudi show like within like June or July.
I think it's Perth.
Perth is Crown Jewel, which is in October.
Okay, so
But I could have sworn I thought I heard there was a Saudi show coming up, but I don't
well,
know.
there has to be because it has to be uh because of no, fuck,
King of the Ring is not happening.
it's not happening.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one it is, but I don't know. I think they're gonna have a Saudi show like fairly soon.
I think so too, but I can't fucking
Just can't remember it
guarantee.
right now.
Yeah, because it's Paris is Cash of there's Cash of Paris, which is basically towards the end of
Oh, that's
August.
July. I think that's the July
It's-
one. I think.
No, because that's towards the end of August. Because I think it's gonna be SummerSlam, and then
Oh, yeah.
because SummerSlam is like the first few days of August,
Yes, that's right. That's right.
and then Clash of Paris is like August 30th around there. July,
Maybe it is the Saudi
I
one.
think that I think it's a solid one, but I just wouldn't know what event.
Yeah, I can't remember. Like, I'm gonna have to look at like what's already like announced for all the PLEs, at least like outside of the big ones. But because I know usually if they're gonna be in Saudi, Saudi loves Goldberg, and that's probably the best time to bring Goldberg versus Gunther. I'm guessing you're looking it
Yeah,
up right now.
because it's like yeah, I'm looking at it up right now, but it's like God damn, it's like they haven't announced.
Hmm.
Because Roblox is in
Isn't that NXT
March.
though?
Yeah, NXT. Wait, what are we? We're in.
Or in May?
Oh yeah, no. What's NXT's fucking? Oh, Battleground.
That's like later in May. It's in Tampa.
Yeah, it's May 25th, so June. No, it looks like they're nothing in July. They're just having Saturday night main event
Hmm.
for July.
Okay.
They probably might announce something towards it.
Unless
Probably like towards the middle of July. They
maybe.
has to.
Wait,
Yeah.
when's that Saturday night main event though? Is that like tail end?
They said 12.
Oh, okay. So
July
that's
12th.
kind of middle of it. Hmm. I don't know.
Yeah, because again, August 31st, Clash of Paris, and then November's
Survivor
Survivor
Series.
Series. Yeah, and that's what they announced so far. And Survivor Series in San Diego.
That's where the Mysterios are definitely going to be. But
Yeah, I don't think I think they still have events. Because it was like what last year was King of the Ring. The tournament started like around this time.
it would have started, yeah, around this point.
Actually, no, it would have started like after Backlash.
Yeah.
started after Backlash.
Yeah, that's probably
And
when.
again, I don't think they're gonna because King of
Yeah,
the Ring
I
they
don't
do it
think
like
there's
what
a.
every
I don't think there is one this year.
they do it like what every 2 years.
They just choose whenever. Yeah, I can't remember. Um, okay, we're digressing a lot. Um, so let's, and then second to the last match of the card, Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria for the women's IC title match.
Uh, I don't think Becky's gonna win.
Mm,
My honest opinion, mostly because I feel like they're gonna have Lyra win, and then there's gonna be interference from Bailey.
okay.
Because again, Becky said she was the one who took out Bailey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think. If Becky wins, I'd be shocked if she wins clean. That's the thing.
Well, yeah, she's not gonna win. She's not gonna win clean because the way that she's
She's being
coming
like
out
portrayed right now. Yeah.
as a heel right now. So again, I don't think she's gonna come out. She's gonna win dirty. That's if they have her win. But again, I wouldn't just give her the IC title because again, it's like she's barely back. She barely came back on at Mania. She's doing this whole heel turn at the moment, but I kind of feel like it's it's not gonna work out. It's
Yeah. I see what you mean. Like,
like I get it. Like Becky Lynch is like uh she's popping or she was like this past
just like the
last
past few
year.
weeks.
Yeah. No, but even then, like she wasn't what well when was her last match? Like last year.
Probably when she faced Liv Morgan for the title.
And that was like what after
That was maybe like the month after Mania.
because she got a rematch because she did get a rematch after.
It was no, it was she won the title because Rhea had to vacate because of the injury.
Yeah.
Becky won the battle royal to eliminate Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan challenges for the title and she wins with because Dom fucked up.
Yeah, and this was a
This was like that was Crown Jewel at that time.
Crown Jewel. They always like move it around. Sometimes it's like
I know they. I hate this. That's what I hate about Crown Jewel.
yeah, because Backlash they didn't have a match.
I don't think there was a backlash. So
Yeah, yeah, it was
there was.
Backlash. Yeah,
I'll look at it later.
it was France.
Oh, you're right. Backlash France. You're right.
Yeah, Backlash France.
That was fucking. That was awesome. That was an awesome pay per view.
Yeah, because that was like Cody versus
Cody versus AJ Styles,
AJ
and then
Styles.
that fucking France crowd fucking shaking the camera up and down, essentially because of all the noise.
Uh, yeah, because that was also what was it? Damian Priest versus Drew
Jey Uso.
McIntyre.
It was versus Jey Uso on that one.
Was it? Jeez.
Because it was Clash in the Castle was Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre
Oh yeah, when he
when Punk came in at the end.
no, I was gonna say when he got his foot tied on the rope.
Yes, that's scary. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was still scary to see that. But oh, I got a visitor in here.
But
But
but again, it's
Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. Honestly, I'm splitting it down the middle. I'm okay with either or.
I would be okay with Becky Lynch because again, it's like she's barely coming back just for like then she's getting like a title, she's getting a title opportunity. It's I kind of feel like it doesn't feel right. I feel like it needs more of a build up.
Would you be willing to let that build up to Money in the Bank?
Yes, Money in the Bank that would have
Okay,
let the build up.
I'm okay with that.
But again, I kind of feel like it will be a build up, and then adding Bailey.
Okay, I was kind of going in the
So a
same
triple threat.
direction too. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think Lyra will retain, and then they'll build it to Money in the Bank. Yeah, I think we're in the same page on that one.
yeah,
So, Lyra retains, and then the triple threat match. Yep, that's gonna be a fun match.
that would be a fun match.
Yeah. Okay, and the big one, the big one, John Cena versus Randy Orton for potentially the final time.
I kind of feel like because the way that they're building it up, like so much, goddamn. Because again, their rivalry has been
It's
like
so
two
legendary.
decades. Yeah, it's like you know, John Cena had like other rivalries, but nothing like this with
No,
like when it comes to Orton.
this is like one of those like it's generational beef is what I've been coining a lot recently.
Yeah, and then just having just like again for me, uh, Cena retains because again, he's trying to destroy wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
but I hope they give out like a fucking banger of a match. Because the thing is, like WrestleMania disappointing,
But
and if they
we
end
expected
the
the result
rivalry,
though to be, that.
yeah, but if they end the rivalry like this, like just him fucking
If Travis Scott comes back, I swear to God, I'm gonna lose it.
no, well, yes, no, but my thing is, just if if it ends just like WrestleMania, it kind of like defeats the purpose of their 2 year. I mean, of their fucking
25-year.
like 25 year rivalry. Because it's like you want to end this, and you want to end this as a fucking banger. You don't want to end it as a as a disappointment.
You don't want to end it in like a like a wet noodle type shit.
Yeah, basically.
Now,
Because again, like 25 years, like those who have bangers after bangers of matches.
mm-hmm.
But if there is interference, I'm not gonna say Travis Scott. I feel like it has to be someone else part of this whole shit with The Rock.
Assuming they do anything with this story, because
Yeah, so me. But again, this story doesn't even fucking need like a build up.
no, no, it doesn't.
Like this has been built up for fucking 25 years.
Exactly. And I think I got like the most like fucked up thought of like how could it end, and I think John Cena's gonna slap the referee. He's gonna do that shit to. He's gonna do the same shit Randy did to John like years ago.
Oh my god.
If he does
Fucking
that, I'm gonna be like, "Fuck you." That was funny, and I hate it.
no, no, no. Okay. So my shit will be fucking in the beginning of it. He just does it in the beginning. And then and then Nick Aldis dude comes out
No,
like,
no,
we're
no, no,
not ending
no,
it
no.
like
We're
this.
not going to end it like this. This is going to be a no DQ match. That would be fun. I would love that. I would love that to happen.
I swear. Okay, if they do it like this, I wouldn't be mad. I honestly would not be mad.
I think this is one of those matches that warrants having a special stipulation, especially
It
because how
does.
violent Randy is kind of being. And I mean, the
Yeah,
fact that we basically lost out on a potential classic with Randy versus Kevin Owens at Mania.
that too.
So I
That too.
think this
It's
is
kind
a.
of sad,
Go on.
but
Yeah.
again, it was perfect how I had Joe Henry.
It was definitely just a moment in wrestling. It was just definitely that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but but again, it's.
Just
Oh,
imagine.
I still can't stop laughing if he does the slap.
Or he's gonna be. How does he want to? Oh, now he wants to go out.
Buddy.
I probably gotta let that guy out soon. But let's try to quickly wrap this up. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I'm thinking John just retains. I would let this shit run for a long time. I'm probably gonna let this run to like end of the year essentially.
Again, it's he's trying to destroy wrestling, and same thing. He's like the way that he said it. Like John is gonna retain him, but the thing is, like, I just want to know how he's gonna retain. I hope there's no Travis Scott. I kind
No
of feel like
stupid
that
interference,
WrestleMania.
basically.
Yeah,
I
because
gotta.
again, everyone everyone was expecting The Rock,
Yeah.
so I kind of feel like hopefully like Triple H, you know, learns from. Okay, let's not trust Dwayne for this shit. Let's try to build it in our own way.
Yes.
Because again, it was just a disappointment for not disappointment, but it's kind of like I feel like it could have gone better.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely. But I got a I got a theory. I think Seth Rollins is gonna get involved with his crew. Think about it.
I feel like Jay versus Seth and fucking
Like last
SummerSlam.
night. Like with last night. Yeah, that's probably gonna be an eventual match. But I feel like Seth is gonna
Yeah.
try to get himself involved in everything.
Yeah, so I feel like that's gonna be a SummerSlam match, and then uh, so if Seth does get involved against this with Randy, I kind of feel like what John. I feel like what they're gonna try to do is unify those. Not
Not unify the titles. No, don't do that
not
again.
unify the titles. Titles are gonna be separate, but John getting both titles and taking both titles and just ending the. So instead of ending at 17, he ends at 18 and taking both titles to end wrestling.
That would be the most baller ass move that John could do. I wouldn't be against it. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I wouldn't be against it.
Again, it has to be a fucking build up though. It
You
has
got to
to be
build
a
that shit up.
fucking big,
Yeah,
like basically just Seth. Basically, Seth has like the heavyweight. John has the
Universal or the WWE.
universal.
Yeah, or whatever they classify now.
Undisputed.
I think it's just called the WWE Undisputed Championship.
Yeah, so John, and then John just basically screwing over Seth with the help of Paul Heyman.
John Cena becoming a Paul Heyman guy would be probably one of the craziest things to see in wrestling.
And again, Paul goes like, since everyone ruined everything for me, I want to help and ruin wrestling for everyone else.
Crazy move right there.
It would be a fucking crazy move. I ain't gonna lie. That would be like the craziest move for that.
Damn. Damn.
But again, we just gotta wait until like see what happens for that main event match.
Yeah. Let's wait. But yeah, let's definitely wait that out. But I at least we seem to be in the same page. John Cena just retaining the title again.
Yeah.
So all right, let me just put a quick TLDR on like who we are deciding on this again. So Penta versus Dom, we picked Dom to retain the title. The Fatal 4-Way US title match, Jacob Fatu retains. Gunther versus Pat McAfee, it's going to be Gunther winning. We're picking Lyra.
Actually, I'm kind of like down, kind of split down the middle for that one.
Oh, that's right. We were
Cause
you're down the middle. I'm picking Gunther just because then they're going to probably build the Goldberg matchup, but I wouldn't be against Pat winning that too. It'd be funny as hell.
it'll be fucking great. Because the thing is, like, then, like, Pat could be like, I took down the ring general.
And he's got to commentate his matches every time, and then like Gunther's just like,
yeah.
"Shut up!"
Yeah, again, build up, and then fucking rivalry right there.
Yeah, it would
So
be funny. It would be very funny.
again, I'm just down the middle of it because it's like either or, it'll be a good match,
Yeah,
and either or, I wouldn't be disappointed with the outcome.
yeah. And that, yeah, definitely. Then Becky Lynch versus Lyra. We said we're picking Lyra to retain just to build up to a potential triple threat match at Money in the Bank with Bayley, and then John Cena just retaining, just because. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Again, it's like all. I feel like Backlash is gonna have like great matches because the card does look great, and the build-ups that they've been doing has been
Considering
great
that
too.
it was 3 weeks, is pretty crazy.
Yeah, because yeah,
Yeah.
again, because I think what they're trying to do is just make up from WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is, like, WrestleMania did have like some banger matches, but it wasn't like something you really wanted.
Yeah, definitely. Considering just like how everything turned out for Mania, I mean, just is what it is. But
Yeah, again, it's again, like Mania they had some great matches, but
there's too many
hopefully,
like low points for the entire weekend.
Yeah. Because then again, following that Monday, fucking banger matches, banger matches, banger matches.
Even SmackDown, the fucking TLC match.
Yeah. And then like this again yesterday, like fucking unpredictable shit. Fucking bang
It's
a
pretty
banger
good.
fucking the main event says versus Jay.
And we
And
just
then
dude, like we just had like one of the best, like pretty good fucking main event.
yeah.
But yeah. Yep. Wrestling's always a good. Wrestling's fun, man. Wrestling is a good time. Especially if you're getting into it now, this is probably the best time to get into it. But folks, I think that's
Yes.
gonna I think that's gonna close out our show for this one. Thank you guys for listening or even watching this. We'll probably be back within the next like 2 weeks or so. I think that's the goal of this podcast. We're probably gonna be doing more bi-weekly so we can kind of compensate for everyone's schedules. And who knows, maybe we can get more people in. But anyways, thank you guys for watching or listening. And we'll see you on the next Off the Top podcast, the most unprofessional professional podcast in the YouTube space. You got any closing thoughts, Kevin?
No, I got nothing.
All right. We'll see you next time, guys.